Hello again. Here's that fellow I thought I'd lost.
I'm back.
Feel good to be back?
Yes, I was looking forward to this. Just, it was a rough week, basically. Trying to find time, yeah.
You've been busy.
It's been crazy.
Well, luckily for you, we're going to go straight to the dumpster this week. This is gas station beer.
That's what I thought when I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, are these just like the cheapest beers you could...
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is the stuff you can find in almost every gas station across the country. Let's give it a shot. See what happens.
Oh, all right. Let's roll.
Starting off with the biggin. Busch.
All right, Busch.
What would you never like to smell again? Whew. Okay. I don't think I've ever had Busch before. Busch beer,
Me either.
to be clear. I fucking hate when I accidentally rhyme. Busch beer, to be clear. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. This really isn't bad. It's actually kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Busch. Which, I mean, the name alone, we should have known it wouldn't be terrible. Joseph's already gone back for seconds. So
Yeah. I'm making up for the last week.
I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah, I'll go with 6. I would agree on that one.
So what's something you'd never want to smell again?
I know there's things there.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't.
I could dig deep into the brain and find some outlandish shit, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to go off the experience of today because this is the middle of the week when we're recording right now. And both my kids have shit today, and I've had the pleasure of changing that. And I mean, the boy's a little older. It's not so bad. It was a massive log today when he went, though. But I don't know if our little girl has something with milk or the formula that she's being fed, but holy shit, that's some stinky stuff. I don't want to smell it anymore. And I know there are people out there who are judging right now because that's what they live for, is the smell of like baby shit or baby farts.
Yeah. No, not one of those people. I'm so scatterbrained.
Just imagine you're at the gas station and you're playing it cool. You're just having a normal conversation with some...
Oh, certain people.
Oh.
Listen, I'm
shots
sorry.
fired.
I'm sorry if you're one of those people. I'm sure they can't help it, but it's something about this. You know how and it might happen to me. I don't know. I just don't smell myself. But
I've not experienced the Joseph smell.
if I'm a person who gets really sweaty and they smell like urine, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so is it a lot of sweat or is it just a particular person?
No, I've met multiple people that have had that same thing.
Okay.
So that's why I said I think it's a sweat thing. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it smells like piss.
Okay.
Well,
the
it bugs me, man. I'm like,
sweat smells like piss.
well, I
don't know that I've met these people then. I thought maybe one or two I kind of had a feeling who we might. Never mind. Let's not go down that road. How about that?
Yeah.
Next beer is Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor. Question is, what might someone use to successfully lure you into a trap? Now, this one just smells like it's going to be sour.
No.
It's got a lime note or something. Tastes a lot like the first one.
Yeah. It's not a lot different.
This is drinkable. Both of these things are super drinkable.
Yeah. It's just got...
This one doesn't smell as good.
The Mickey's just doesn't have as much of the... it's that straight beer taste.
The can is pretty cool. It's like of all the beers that we've got here, if you were looking for something you could get away with at a party, maybe nobody would notice you were drinking some cheap gas station beer. Mickey's.
This has more of that kick you in the face beer, strong yeast flavor than this.
Oh, okay.
Is all I meant. Like,
so this
is
easier.
A bit smoother, I'd say.
Okay.
So I give that a 7. We'll go with 7. And my phone is ringing.
Ring a ding ding.
My car, my old car is being detailed right now. That was him. So, and he's calling me again.
Talk to him. Talk to him. It's fine.
Hello? What's up? So I can be there in like an hour and a half. Or, yeah, an hour. All right, thank you.
I'm going to stay in the 6 territory. They do eventually present very differently. This one's sweet, and if that is easier for you to drink, cool. This one is more of a beer. What might someone use to successfully lure you into a trap?
Money.
Okay. Video games, Indian food, and women. That'll do it.
All these things together, or?
Yeah, I think if you put them all together, then maybe I just don't care, and my ass goes into it.
All right.
You want her?
Yep, I'll take that.
It cracks so nice. What's the drunkest you've been? I want some too, fucker.
Oh, my bad. See, I'm all over the place.
Scatterbrained Joe.
Yeah.
Natural. Like, what do you think's natural about it? Or is that just a marketing gimmick?
I don't know.
Guessing these come from the same company because they both say the big one on it. The big one. Yeah. Not the big one. I'll take the big one.
It's funny, they don't even have like a state or nothing. They just brewed in America. Yeah.
Well, that's all you need to know, I guess.
Yeah.
I took a sip of water a minute ago. I may not have seen it because of editing, but they taste pretty much identical. This has bubbles and stuff to it. You know, like some faint sweetness or lime flavor or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I knew someone.
There's nothing there, dude.
Yeah. Matt used to drink that all the time, and his friends would make fun of him. And Matt is my mom's ex-husband, for people who don't know.
Good guy.
And people would be like, that's watered down piss. That's how everybody described it, dude. Watered down piss.
Well,
don't know where the piss part came from.
I was about to say, I've never tasted piss.
Yeah,
but
that's just.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to show up with some beer and just get fucking hammered on something, never taste it, like there's something barely there. This might be your bag, your dick bag. I don't know what I just said.
Your D bag.
It's a 4.
I'll go with a 5. It's decent.
Yeah. So the drunkest you've been?
The drunkest that I can remember being was Cody's apartment.
Yeah?
Yep.
Doing what exactly?
Drinking. But, I don't know. I was drinking so much, and, he was like, oh, you could just pass out on the couch, and everybody else went to bed. And I laid down, and it was just instant spiral. Like, oh my, dude, I felt so bad. I tried the one leg on the floor thing. You know, I just had to sit up and like try to
Did you get
not
sick?
spin. No, but I was very close. It was bad. It was bad.
I don't really know why, but every every super drunk experience I'm trying to think up and recall or whatnot, they involve Cody. What is that? Going back to the apartment, though, I'll go there. It's definitely not the drunkest I've ever been, but it did turn me off of drinking tequila for a very long time. We sat in the kitchen and just did shot after shot until the bottle was gone. I remember hitting 13 shots, and then I don't remember how many more there were. I don't actually remember anything else except not feeling so great the next day.
Yep.
But hey, story to tell, so that's worth it. Don't drink too much tequila, kids.
Don't drink too much of anything.
This is the motherfucker that took me ages to find. I used to see this everywhere.
Well, it's supposed to be blue when it's cold.
There you go.
Cold when blue.
It's still kind of blue.
Yeah. Oh, carbonated like crazy. Oh. Oh my gosh. You smell that?
No, I don't smell it from here.
Dude, it smells like someone ate a bunch of Mexican food and burped right in my face.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, question is, what's the worst fashion trend you can think of? Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly the smell that I think of when I think gas station beer. Yeah. What's weird is
they're all really not that bad. So
the
far.
smell is not too far off from like the European beers that I really like.
Yeah.
But I suspect the bitter beer note is going to be there, and I'm wrong. Maybe it's just that these are all really cold.
Yeah. They are very cold, so that could be helping.
I've brown bagged some of these back in the day, and it just sucked. But I think that's the lesson we're learning, is that beer is extremely different.
I will tell you what's good about this one is it has a lid. I think that's cool.
They used to come in glass. That one's plastic, but they still had lids. We need to rate this beast.
You can go with a 4.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to say 8, but it's not quite there. 7. I feel like the moment that this gets even slightly close to room temperature, it's just going to fall the fuck apart. What about the worst fashion trend you can think of?
Visors.
What's that?
Visor.
Like a... Okay.
You know, the hats with no top?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess those are kind of coming back.
That bothers you?
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I just, why? I just don't understand it.
Like you see a person with a visor and a fanny pack and you're just out?
Yeah, I mean, that's a bad fashion trend, I think. But I mean, I'm not like, oh, you piece of you know. It wouldn't be something I wouldn't be like, now that is fashion trend.
I'm making this personal. There's nothing against people who like them, but skinny jeans. I don't get it. I don't want to squeeze real tight into some pants. And yeah.
I wear skinny jeans sometimes.
Skinny jeans. Miller High Life.
All right, Miller High Life. 32F.
It's bubbling.
No.
What's that from?
It's Good Burger.
Oh.
Dude, my kids loved it. They watched it and loved it.
What do you think of as red flags when it comes to dating? Yeah, this one doesn't smell as nice. It's got a beer scent to it, but it's not a good one.
Yeah, I don't think it tastes that good either.
It's pretty gentle, though.
I mean, yeah, it's not super bad.
Wait, there's Miller.
I don't think it's the best one here.
Yeah. Miller's got that hardcore, like you were chewing on wheat.
Yeah.
Aftertaste.
Yeah, I think, I think all these beers side by side would beat out this one.
I can actually
being
agree.
As cold as they are.
Yeah.
we let them all get hot.
It took me a minute because, and I see what you're saying. They would taste extremely different if they were warm. It's just, it took me a second because natural light, it wasn't really anything to it. So red flags when it comes to dating, and we need to rate this beer.
Well, I'm going to give that one a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that great.
I'll say 4 again. It's pretty forgettable. Not going to remember the flavor tomorrow. And if you put that in front of me with some of the others that taste just like it, I wouldn't know. So red flags when it comes to dating. I'll go ahead. If she has a twin, if there's some rich guy that wants to be with her, and she constantly holds that over your head, or he, whatever. There's a third one, and I can't, for the life of me, think of what I was going to say. Oh, dude, the biggest one. The biggest red flag ever for me. If they say they have or have had brain cancer. Like, I don't know how you pull off being not an asshole and saying, can I get the doctor's number or something? Because, every person I've ever known who said they had a twin or brain cancer or that some rich person was trying to get with them, those were crazy people.
Red flags.
Did you even date? Or did you just fuck?
I would say a red flag.
Just sail right over it. He didn't ask anything.
Is someone who is super clingy from the get-go.
Okay.
I think that's a red flag.
So we could never date.
I guess not.
I'm not super clingy.
You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I guess some people are just that way, and I could be one. I don't even know, honestly. I'm just saying, like, the people who, like, you go out on a date, and they're like, bam, like, hey, what's up? Hey, what are you doing? Where are you at? Like, You know what I mean? Like, that type of clingy, like, almost like they've already claimed you. That, to me, that represents kind of unstable.
Yeah, exactly. I think the extreme of them going from, barely even knowing you to, oh, pow, you're mine. It just makes you think, okay, well, this could change on a dime if I told the wrong joke. Or
I could be killed at some point.
Yes. What's up? Well.
But yeah, I'd say that's a red flag.
I would agree.
Here goes the Still Reserve.
Yeah.
High gravity.
8.1%. You tend to zone out most when people are talking about what?
Extra malted. That's what it says.
I don't know how the rest measure up my ABV because the cans don't just tell you.
That one actually has an alright smell.
It's okay.
You might like it because it's kind of got that.
It's, of all the things here, it's the most complex. And yeah, hops and barley definitely coming through.
Yep.
I think the Old English 800 is better.
Yeah, no Still Reserve for me.
It gets a little too sweet. I didn't think gas station beers would be so sweet, but they are. They feel straight up sugary to me. I did eat Madras curry earlier, which is super spicy shit, so maybe that's
something. I never
get
a sweet vibe from beer. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's in my head. I don't think of beer as sweet at all, so I'm not really looking for it. Or
I'm used to thinking of beer as like bread because barley is a type of wheat or malt or whatever it is.
Yeah.
A grain. There's the word, a grain that they make breads with.
Now, there's different still reserves. Is this actually like a 211?
I think that's the only one that there is that you can get. There's probably some.
Wow.
Recently, I've been saying probably. It's really starting to bug me. Probably. Even though that word is sad. There's probably a still reserve factory somewhere that makes a bunch of different types of beers. They just don't ever make it out the door. What would you rate it?
I'm going to go with 3.
5. Which is still surprising for a gas station beer.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I mean, I've had plenty of other beers that were lower ratings.
Yeah.
This was a shocking one.
This is a good night for you by way of comparison to all IPAs.
Yeah.
And then, what are we looking at? Oh, what you zone out when people are talking about. You're not going to like my answer. Cars, vehicles, automobiles.
Yeah, I get it.
I do tend to zone out just because for the life of me, I can't remember what make and model things are, what year. Like if I see a car driving down the road, I'll probably be able to probably be able to tell you what color the vehicle was. And that's about it. So when you start talking about, horsepower and all the things you've done to it and the parts that you've replaced and whatnot, like I'm listening. It's just in the back of my head, I'm kind of zoning. You're easier to talk to about vehicles. There are a lot of people who I can't follow.
It's funny because you might not like my answer.
That's all right. Go ahead. Is it beer?
Nope. It is books. I'm not a reader. I've always, since I was a kid, dude, hated reading. Personally. Not like readers. I don't hate readers.
Right.
But for me, I'm like, if it's good enough, they'll make a movie. So by the time, if I read page 1 and page 2, by the time I'm on page 4, I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, I'm that type of person. I don't.
I thought you meant like it had to hook you. No, it's just like, wait, I'm already lost.
Yeah, no, because I don't. I guess it's because I'm not interested. So I have a terrible memory of when it comes to books.
Yeah.
Like, I won't remember what is happening.
You're not alone. Plenty of times people have said, read the book. You love the movie? Read the book.
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever read the book. Stop telling me that. I've read a few books. Like, I think I read Forrest Gump and The Green Mile and pretty much anything Stephen King I'll get behind. But
yeah. Like, I remember I've seen To Kill a Mockingbird, like the movie. But
from the time I was walking, that was my mom. You should read To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, dude,
I still haven't done it.
Dang, like, they tried to make me do that in school. And I was like, I was type, I'd skim. Like, pick out the pinpoint.
So Cliff Notes are going to be your thing.
Bam.
Cliff Notes are where you're at.
To write my reports on books. And I always pass. Somehow I always pass.
It fits your personality, too. I don't think you want to get lost in your imagination. You want like a visual experience or something you can touch and feel. Like, as an example, Joseph gets up and if his day is too boring at home or whatnot, which almost always is if you sit at home long enough, he's got to go to the store. Like, you got to get in the car and go to the store and like get a 20-ounce soda or something.
Yep.
Am I mischaracterizing? This is who I remember you as being.
Yeah, no, that's how I am.
Okay.
If I always want... It's weird because I tell myself and I tell other people, like, I'm a lazy person. I don't want to do anything. But I will, like, do something. Like, regardless of, like on my days off, you know what I mean? I don't mean just all around lazy. I'm just meaning, like, if I'm off, I don't feel like moving the whole entire house. But I'd like to maybe, wipe down the dash in the car. Or, I like to stay busy with small projects.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think I've mischaracterized, and I said mischaracterize again. Anyway, mischaracterized you as lazy in the past with regard to Granberry days, and that's not fair. I don't think you're lazy. You actually do quite a bit, and if someone needs help, you're always there to help them. Mm-hmm. Every time we've had to move someone, you've been there. You fix people's cars. You're always the first in line to get up and go when something needs done. Lazy's wrong. You're hard to rile when you're asleep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of the apartment back in the day, I remember just you being between the couch and the, what's the table that sits in front of the couch?
The coffee table?
Coffee table. What a fucking stupid name for a table. Yeah, Joseph was asleep, just dead ass between the couch and the coffee table. And I think it was Cody and I that just decided we were going to sit down and play video games. Well, may have watched SpongeBob and then played some old school NES or SNES games. He's sleeping the whole time. I've tried to kick this motherfucker awake in the past. It just doesn't work.
Nope. Not waking me up. Yep. Once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I pretty much sleep anywhere on any type of surface and will not wake up.
Okay, so we rated the beers, we answered all the questions, and the new thing that we're going to be trying to go with, that sounds wrong. I can tell I've been working all day and now I'm drinking because my brain is not putting things together. We're going to mix 2 beers every time. That's the new thing. So I want you to think about which 2 you think would go best together. I want you to mix them and then rate it. Can't go wrong with water.
That's too boring.
It's a joke.
No,
man.
It's too boring. No, I was thinking about it, and it's too boring. These 2 were probably my top beers.
So Mickey's Busch.
Yeah.
Is this the one that smelled different than it tasted when you put... Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, when you first pop that cap, okay, so like Cheetos.
Yeah.
Spicy hot Cheetos. Or flaming hot Cheetos. I don't know why I just call them spicy hot Cheetos.
I knew what you were talking about. How does the brain do that? Go ahead.
So flaming hot Cheetos. Do you eat those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you might know what I'm talking about. But if you
I've
don't,
had
next
it,
time.
It's not like I just...
When you open the bag.
Like I wake up every day and I'm like, oh, the flaming hot Cheetos.
Smell it.
Okay.
You open the bag, smell it. Tell me it does not smell like someone farted in that bag.
Someone probably did fart in that bag.
I'm just saying, dude. It's like they fart in every bag of flaming hot Cheetos. That's what that's like. It's like when that was bottled, someone was like, yeah.
There was a scent to it when I poured it that second time earlier. Now it just smells closer to one of those Belgian beers that I really like.
I like how they upped it. Like, it ain't let's get a 40 no more. It's like, let's get a 42, bro.
This beer is really good on its own, man. Fuck it. I don't want to do it, but...
Also, real quick, the man who invented Flamin' Hot Cheetos was the janitor at a Cheetos place. He used to mix his own sauce and put it in Cheetos.
That's cool.
And somebody tried it and was like, hey man, you should...
Like Good Burger with the fry sauce?
Yes, I read that too. I was like, wow.
So this combination puts more American flavor into this Old English 800. I still really like it, but I like the Old English on its own. You don't have to Americanize it. This is still a 6, though. Pretty good.
Mine, the Mickeys and Busch, it went down to a 3. They are definitely way better by themselves.
This I want to put in a bag and just drink it. Maybe this will be my friend tonight when I'm all alone. I think we are fresh out of time, so...
Yep. We'll see you next week.
On the Banter Bar.
Later.
Bye.
I'll just leave you a little sip in case you want to go back.
I appreciate the sip, bro. I think I could drink quite a bit of this.
I just want to see how it feels in my mouth.
I guess we'll see you next time.
On the Banter Bar.